Good morning. Welcome to Decorating with Hoyas 101. This is my new living room. There's nothing in it yet, so it sounds a little bit echoey. I'll give you a quick sweep of it. And I'm going to show you how to take a blank slate and decorate with Hoyas. Give this room a little bit of life. Now the very first step is I am hanging plant brackets on the top of the windows, and these brackets will hold a white metal pipe, probably two of them going across the top. One that will give you an infinitely number of places to hang Hoyas, which is better than just one place with a single hook. But when you have a rod, it allows you to slide them along and fit them in where you need to. And then the next step will be to assemble a bench to go in front of the windows for Hoyas on trellises. Now I'm going to close this right now, and my wife is going to film me installing the last plant bracket hook on the top. But it's wonderful to start afresh with a brand new blank slate. Hi. Welcome back. I'm going to show you how I put on this last plant bracket. It's pretty simple, basically. We'll put it on top of this window casing. Get the first screw in. And we'll take our little handy torpedo level and make sure that this is level. It looks pretty good right there. And we'll put our last screw in. And basically, that's it. So now when I get this rod that will hang across all of these, I'm going to do it in two different rods. It will allow hanging plants to be put anywhere along this expanse. So then you're not limited to only being able to hang in the middle of one of these brackets. So when I come back, I will assemble the plant benches that I ordered specifically to go underneath this window. And I'll show you what that looks like, and then we'll finally come back with a few Hoyas on it, and we'll see how this room is transformed. Hi, welcome back to the final installment of Decorating with Hoyas, or Who Needs Curtains Anyway? As you can see, I have gone and assembled these benches. They came from the Greenhouse Mega Store. They're 24 inches high. They fit perfectly on this window. You can see I have a couple of hanging plants. There's a DS70 and Hoya Croniana. I have room probably to squeeze a couple more in, but you can see that it's pretty well filled up. But I think it really looks good in this room. And I'm going to be known as the plant guy of Essex Junction, Vermont. So this is the living room setup, and let's take a quick peek at the plants in the dining room. Here we have a similar setup, same benches, different plants. But I think you can see that curtains really are not necessary. Now this winter I will be hanging a single strip light over all of these plants to give them a little bit more light. I think that will definitely benefit them. Now these plants in the dining room, there is a big overhang to the roof, so they don't get a lot of light. The living room, the plants, there is no overhang, so they get much more light. Here we are back in the in the living room. I will hang a strip light over these plants as well, but I'm pretty happy with how they're growing. It's a western exposure, which I'm unfamiliar with. I've always grown Hoyas in eastern exposure, but so far they're growing extremely well and flowering to beat the band. Some of them are flowering a little too much. Hoya Carey is over here, and I've had to bag all of the blossoms because they just make too big of a mess. If you can see up here, it's just full of nectar, orange nectar that would be like strawberry jam dripping all over the floor, all over the windows. Just can't have that, so I've had to wrap a couple of blossoms in plastic baggies. Well, I thank you for taking this tour of my Hoyas in my new house. And oh, I guess my cat wants to be in the movie. There's Trudy. She likes the plants too. Thank you for watching.